What's up, Cato Winters enthusiasts? I am back. Episode 2 of me building a mech suit to fight Bigfoot. Let me show you. Yesterday, I was able to put together the other arm pretty quickly, which is actually insane. Check this out. Okay. Yeah, so that's the new arm. I won't put it on yet because it's kind of hard to take off. But there's a second arm. Functions, same size. It's just the same arm. So now it's more balanced. There are some problems with the movement, but that should be fixed when it doesn't have to be supported on my back, like it supports itself. So today, to kind of help with that, we're gonna go build the spine. I got some ideas about what the spine should look like. And I'll show you. I need to go get a lot of springs, dowel, and I think that might be all we need for now. So I'll get back to you and kind of show you what the plan is. Hopefully this won't take too long, but we'll see. I didn't think the arm would take long, and it took forever. So I'll get back to you. Okay, update. So I was at Walmart, and the original plan was, so I bought a dowel, all right? And just now chopped it up. So I got a bunch of little pieces of dowel. The length from my shoulder to my hip bone. That amount I cut. So when they're all strung together, it should fit my back pretty well. So the original idea was I was going to take springs, 4 of them, put them on each side of this dowel, and then connect them kind of like this. And there's going to be springs on either side so it can bend in every way and twist around and stuff. I realized that would be really expensive. And I don't know where to find that many springs. But then I had another idea, because I was walking around Home Depot, and I saw this really long, it was a long spring. It was like 18 inches long. I was like, okay, that might work. But I don't think that would give enough structure. And then I had another idea. What I'm going to try to do, this would be like Mach 1 of the spine. We'll see if this works. Is I bought these bungee cords for like $2. And what we're going to do is we're going to take all these little segments of the spine that I just cut, drill a hole through them, stick this through that hole, and then make it really tight. So it should pull them all together, keep them straight, and then when I bend, they bend, and then they'll snap back into place. Hopefully that works. I don't know how strong it will be. We'll see, I guess. It should be pretty strong. This will pull it. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe this won't work. Maybe it will. And we'll try something else. Okay. Here's the spine so far. Let's see. This needs to be pulled really tight for this to stay straight. But the other problem with that is when this pulls really tight, this won't be able to move that much. So we'll see how this functions. We may have to do something else. But this is a good initial. We'll see if this works. And if it doesn't, the arm will just keep going until something works. It needs to I guess, okay. No, it does have to be freestanding. The idea is that this thing can stand on its own, and that requires the spine to be pretty strong. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay. All right, here's the spine. So what we're going to do now... Oh, I haven't shown you. Or maybe I did. I did show you these. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is undo this, take off this back board, and we're going to drill a hole here, or probably here. And then we're going to tie one end of this spine, it's inner rope, to that. We're going to stretch it real tight. Actually, no, this one will probably be loose. And then we're going to attach another board to the other side of this as the hip. Because if you look at the body, here's the shoulders, that'll be a board. The spine going down, and then right here is the hip. So we'll have another board there as the hip, and that's what I'll put that belt around. So strap to my waist here, strap across my chest here, and hopefully that works. I think it will work better than that because it would actually be able to move. I just don't think it'll make it sturdier. But I guess we'll find out. Also, look at this freaking sunset. Isn't it beautiful, man? A lot of people sit up, like, up there in my subdivision to watch the sun. It's very romantic. Anyways, while they're doing romance, I'm in my garage alone building a mech suit. Of the two, this is arguably cooler. Kind of. Anyways, I'll get back to you. So one of the things I noticed about my last video that I was kind of wanting to change is I had no footage of me actually doing stuff. So to kind of prove that I am building it, but also just to make the video a little more entertaining rather than just updates, I just thought I'd film myself putting the spine on and get the live reaction together. We gotta find the center of this because this needs to be pretty balanced. Yeah, I'm just kind of thinking out loud. Gamers and gamerettes. If you're wondering why it took me 5 days to build the arms, it's because I keep walking back and forth like this to get stuff I forgot. This is 24 inches. 12 is the dead center. That's math. It's the only time I've done math this entire time. Mark it at 12. Okay, I got a question. This just came into my mind. So, have you ever seen Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs? First of all, that's the third movie in the Ice Age trilogy. I mean, not the trilogy. That's the third Ice Age movie, not the second one. Didn't learn that till pretty recently. It wasn't like last week recent, but it was pretty recent. But, so at the end of that movie, they sing the song, it's like, boom, boom, shaka shaka boom. Is that an Ice Age original song? Or is that like an actual song? That's the question I have. Comment down below if you know the answer, guys. I need to know. It's an important question. This is the easy part, kind of. Can you see it? I don't think you can. I got a knot. Okay. Yeah. That's not going anywhere. So then, what I'll do is, yeah. I don't know if it's going to work. Honestly, I don't think it will. Kind of spoil it. The main problem is, yeah, it looks cool, but it's not. Maybe it is. No, it's not going to be tight enough, or at least it's not going to be sturdy enough to support this thing. So my dream of it standing on its own, it's going to need a stronger spine than this. But this still looks freaking sick. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the suit on. I'm going to wiggle. I'm going to wiggle in the suit. And you're going to watch me wiggle in the suit. You're gonna like watching me wiggle in the suit. Yeah. Okay, my hips are normal human size. I'm gonna go cut this board down to normal human size. You'll never know what that is. Be right back. So 2x4. I don't know why it's called 2x4. I actually have no idea. Skunk comes in the garage. I'm using my mech suit to fight it. Alright. How do I do this? It's definitely, like, if I stand this up, it's just gonna flop over. But it will give me some pretty darn good movement. So, but it's not gonna be sturdy enough to stand on its own. So we gotta work on that. One time in college, like few months ago. Actually, I think this was probably like last year. I was in class, and a girl sat next to me, and so I was like, I should probably flirt, you know? Feel that the obligation to talk to women in a flirtatious manner. So, and this is the first time, I think this was the first day of class. Anyways, so I was just seeing our instructor for the first time. Guy looks like Ben Shapiro, okay? And so I make a joke, and I turn to the girl next to me, like, dang, our teacher looks like Ben Shapiro. And she's like, who the frick is Ben Shapiro? And yeah, that was terrible. So I never really spoke to her for the rest of that class, or the rest. Actually, you know what? The odd thing is we did the final project together. So I don't know. It was not my best. Granted, I mean, actually, it probably was my best, and that's saying something. Yeah, I don't think test 1. I think it's a failure. Yeah, see, you see that? So when I stand it up, yeah, it isn't nowhere near strong enough. Oh, and there's stretch room. Dang it! Okay, here's the update. So it's on my back. So there are some adjustments. It moves with my back pretty well, but when I stand up, you see, it kind of sticks out like that. I need to fix that. I also can't use the arms anymore because the back just pushes out against my body. So there's some other things. One thing we're probably gonna have to do is strap it. Yeah. See, there's not enough support. So what we're gonna have to do is take probably this, strap it down like that, so it stays close to my chest. That way, you know, it doesn't move off me like that. And then tomorrow, when I have some time, I'm probably gonna buy it. We're gonna try to replace the bungee cord that I had going through the spine with a tent pole, so it can bend, but also it has structure. That would probably help it a lot. So that's kind of the plan. We will try that. Spine Mach 2. Oh my gosh, oh! Okay, here's an update. So this is the next day. We fixed it. Like, totally, look at that. Isn't that insane? Like, okay, that doesn't work still. But it's a spine. Here, look. I can like twist entirely. Stays on my back. I can bend over. I can stretch. Oh yeah. Isn't that crazy? Look, see, like, oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that curve right there. This thing. So I'll kind of show you how I fixed it. Basically redesigned the whole thing. But we got the spine functioning. It really improves all of this. It's pretty crazy. So that didn't take very long. So I'm thinking what the next step is. I'm gonna adjust this part, the shoulders. So idea is you see how the back one, like the hip one right there, it's that way, and this one's going the other way. I'm gonna flip that one like this, attached to my back like that. That way these shoulders probably will be able to move better. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna have something that comes over my shoulders here and sits on top, and then like make a chest plate. And that way it's even more connected to my shoulders, and it'll kind of like, it'll stay closer to me, which will be really nice. So that's kind of the next step, but look at that spine, man. That's so crazy. And it's like, it's pretty sturdy. Like, look. It supports itself. Mostly. It's a little bit. I think I can tighten it too. yeah. Anyways, here's the update. I'm going to start working on the shoulder stuff and improving that. And then, once that's done, that'll probably be episode 2, and then I'll start working on the legs for episode 3. And then we'll start giving this bad boy armor, and then lighting, and then we'll do some improvements. Probably give it better hands, you know? See if we can lift some stuff. We'll do some strength tests after that. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. Okay, update. So, as you see, so I got the spine. It's all completed. Ooh, wait, I can tighten that down. There we go. So the spine is pretty solid. Ooh, or it was. I don't know what just happened. It's weird. Huh. I don't know what's going on with the spine. Yeah, something's up. The spine broke. Anyways, so the spine for the most part is working. I just gotta figure out why that happened. But yeah, as you see, there's this chest piece, which actually helps a lot. Like, now I can take my arms out of it and it's not like crazy heavy or wobbly. So I can use these arms, and put my hands in here, and use these arms, you know? So that's pretty cool. It's kind of choking me right now, but we'll work that out. But I can punch, that's pretty cool. Still can't really raise my arms this way, but I can put them up like this. That's kind of in the way. So I gotta make a few adjustments to this, but overall, it's coming together pretty nicely. So I'll fix the spine, but that's pretty much done. So next step in the next episode will be me working on the legs. I think I know what the problem is. I'll fix it. But yeah, so the next episode will be me working on the legs, getting that all set up, and then hopefully by the end of the next episode, this thing will be freestanding, which will make it a lot easier to get into. I'll probably cut out a bit here, put a helmet on it, and then once we got the legs all working, you start putting like the armor on it, and then make the hands, the claws, cut the ends off of that, just refine it, and we'll have Mach 1 of the suit in its entirety. But yeah, pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna adjust some things. But yeah, Mech suit's going along pretty well.